Welcome back everybody to SouthTyrol mit Speedruns. Now with speedbreaker55 showing us Sonic Colors for the Nintendo DS. Let's go! Okay, you're live. Please introduce yourself, introduce the run, and tell me when to start the time.
Right, will do. Hello there. So, yeah, this is Sonic Colors DS, the third game in the Sonic Rush series. Today we're going to be running all levels, which is where we run all 4 levels in Level Select. That includes the Supersonic boss fight and all the missions. So the time will start when I select the first level. The time will start when the final score screen appears fully after we beat the final level. So, yeah, the time's not going to start just yet, because we're going to get off this title screen and go to where we're supposed to go, which is the level select screen. I like how they compress the trailer all the way into this version, because there are 2 versions of this, which is the Wii version and the DS version. This is the DS version, and I personally prefer this over the Wii version, because not only does it work like Rush, which is one of my favourites, you also see all the other characters, such as Cream, the Chaotix crew, Cheese, Amy, Big, even Shadow and Omega. Alright, so one thing to note is that Infinite Boost is an attribute we're going to be using, and that's a reward for collecting all of the red rings. So fortunately, since it's a consequence of getting all the red rings, we're allowed to use it. Alright, so I think we're going to start the timer, and I'm going to count you down from 5. Right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay, so this is Tropical Resort Act 1. In full game, we don't have boost at the time, so this is the boostless Sonic in the normal game. This is pretty systematic. So now we're going to the first place. We're going to be using the Color Power. So this Color Power is Burst. This allows you to fly and break hard objects like this, and be able to use these Ferris wheels. Right, now, so Burst is a good conservation of speed there. It allows us to skip that auto-scroller. So that Massive Pit is normally a glider auto-scroller, which takes pretty long to get through. Okay, Act 2. So this is pretty much a continuation of Act 1. Because in Act 1, in the glider section, you see a Ferris wheel in the distance. Right, nice, we put speed cap there. That's pretty near playing perfect. Unlike Act 1, we're not going to be using Burst here this time, until the very last part. Okay, that was close. Right, third try. Now here's where you Burst. And this is Burst only, to fly over this loop, and then use this Ferris wheel to finish off. Also feel free to ask questions, guys, if you have any. Okay, boss time. Right, so I'd like to get all the wings at the start, because I can. So in full game, we normally don't have Burst here, but now that we have Burst, we can now make short work of this fight. Right, so that's the first boss completed. So next we're going to do the missions. And in full game, this is where Cream would be. And apparently, we meet her, and we see Orbos and Cubot, they're basically tormenting her. Good. Okay, mission 2. So this is basically Tropical Resort 2 again, except we have a backwards counting timer. So the route is almost exactly the same. Right, didn't break speed cap this time, but we don't lose too much time for that. So bouncing off that time box is a bit safer. Here's where I use burst for all red rings, because there's a red ring up there, and it's faster to get it with burst than without. Right, we made it this time. Okay, nice. Okay. Alright, so mission 3 is a bit of a weird one. Because it's not only the same as the all red rings route, but burst isn't anywhere at all in this level. That jump is tight because the pedal platforms are a bit unreliable. Because sometimes you can jump and then it just chooses not to let you jump. Okay, so next up, we move on to the next zone and we go to Sweet Mountain. I'm going to go for a shortcut and see if we can get it. Alright, normally we don't have voids, so if I didn't make that shortcut properly, I would have no way of getting up here. So how that will go is that you home and attack the enemies getting up high, and then you boost up and take damage off your Organor, and that allows you to get to the top part without having to use Void. And speaking of color powers, we use Burst to break through this chocolate and fly to this area. Perfect. Okay. There were quite a few mistakes here. Would be nice if Burst saved time here, but sadly it doesn't. Okay, moving to Act 2. Right, good start. Right, that's the ideal IL start. Now we got it here. Reverse boost jump. So reverse boost jump is like you boost jump in the opposite direction when you're on the slope and it gets you a lot of height. Okay, nice. I'm gonna go up here. I'm gonna take that little save. You can boost on that little platform in the middle. It is faster, but it's very risky. Gonna wall jump because that's faster than use Void. Because I use Briefly Saw and that's one. Void is slow, and you actually don't get it at this point of story in Fresh File. So now we meet this unskippable auto-scroller with a skydiving section with this giant machine. And this game really does spoil you with rings. 126, pretty good time. Okay, bus time. So normally we have to normal attack one of them and then boost into it. But since we have infinite boost, we can use boost race away and defeat it easily. Perfect. It can vary if you get a sub 12 or a low 12 because it can linger between attacks. And that's not something we can control, but we can make the most of it. Okay, mission 2. Oh yeah, Burst can also use these balloons to make them go up. You can boost through them, but that's quite risky. If you miss it, then you're basically stuck there, because there's no way to go back without a power-up. Wasn't meant to jump there. So Burst can't use Veil, so the only way we could land on it is if Burst timed out. You can make it right through that gap without slowing down, but it's pretty tight to make. Okay, moving on to the third zone of the game, Starlight Carnival 1. And right over here, we're introduced to Laser. Laser moves very fast. Fastest Wisp in the game. And it has many uses. Right, we grab another laser and we make this gap super easy. Just like that. Okay, nice shot. And the fun fact about this level is that the IO record uses only laser. Just like we did just here. Okay, Act 2, here we go. This has a massive auto-scroll skin. But the Ghost Bells goes really mad here. So now that we've got infinite boost, we don't have to worry about boost management. And that's the first instance of Rocket. Right, here we go. $55, nice. Right, so now we fight the boss, and here's where we get to use Rocket to do quite a bit more damage. That was a bit scary because I had no rings. Oh yeah, start carnival missions. What am I doing? Good. Okay, mission 2. So these missions are quite easy. In Start Carnival. Also, you can use slope and boosts. Mission 3, let's see if we get the quick finish. Alright, we're in the right place. First try, let's go. Okay, Planet List now. Right, not a perfect exit. Okay, close enough. Let me go up these rails and do another jaw section. Again. Almost perfect. Right, final chase. Okay, could be faster, could be slower. 125. Let's go, Act 2. Good, looking good. Right, smooth. So 1. So here's where the third red one will be, and that's totally free in its route. Okay, now we have another final chase. Right about here. Right, 112. Okay, next up, Drillinator, the fourth boss in the main game. Right, you want to drill these 2 generators, and that pretty much gets the boss low health instantly, so you just have to boost jump, finish him off like that. Right, Planet List missions. Right, perfect, got all 5. Because missing one of them is going to cost us the fastest route. Ah, close. One away. Okay, mission 2. We're going to go the S rank route, and that's pretty tight here. Got those 2. Perfect. Mission 3, this is a bit of RNG, so we hope for the best here. That's the 3rd one. 4th one is in this gap. And this is where the drill meter really becomes a factor. Because if you run out of drill while you're on the ground, you're dead. Right, that was a nice one. Quarrying Park, here we go. Ah, that was close. If you get a perfect height one, you can make it all the way across without using the crystal and without stopping. So here's where lasers unlocked originally. It's available in Starlight Carnival, and even in National Coaster. Now it's going to be our only instance of drill on this stage. Perfect. The timing to get that is tight. Not hit that trickling. Okay, here we go, Act 2. Because of the laser precision, I'd say Aquarium Park is one of the hardest to improve. Time-wise. Hope you get this. Close enough. Because, fun fact, in Sonic Rush and Sonic Rush Adventure, you have boosted vulnerability. In this game, you do not have that. So if I hit that spinner, I would have taken damage. You can also air boost and jump over those two without taking damage. Right, final slide of Doom. Because there are mines everywhere. And switching from slide to slow, it's better to just take the hits. Also goes to go the top rings, but this'll do. Okay, Admiral Jelly. So here we've got our boost, infinite boost exclusive one. Alright, this is a bit unfortunate. Ha! Defeated. Just right out of there. Well, that's a rare occurrence. That music just stops playing. Okay, mission 2. Okay, good enough, laser. So yeah, that's what I was talking about. If you hit the spinner, you do take damage even when you're boosting. Okay, that was very good. Okay, mission 3, let's go. Good. Okay, asteroid coaster. Here we go. And here's where we unlock Void for real. And unfortunately, there's no way around that first Void. Right here, we will be as fast as possible Void. We can break an upcoming wall. I call it the Void Break. Do we get it? Do we get it? Got it. Good. We'll slide right under here. Good. It's my best movie that to actually remember that. 133. Nice. Okay, next up, Asteroid Coaster 2. He's going too late there. Right. So we do need Lace to skip this. Or first water score. Right, we're going to jump all the way down. That was close. Another roller coaster skip. Good. That's big void only. Ooh. That part's a bit nerve-wracking. And yeah, this roller solo, unskippable. So wait. Okay, boss time. So right over here, the route is pretty simple, really. We want to jump over these rings and save them when we go void. Fortunately, I can just boost into it straight away since I have infinite boost. Normally, I have to do a normal attack it, and then to get boost, then use that boost to attack it again to get void. And we sit here, do nothing, and watch the magic happen. And that's how you beat this boss, by doing almost nothing and having a Scullion-sized lunch. Right, now remaining 3 missions. Here goes. So this is like the flag mission in Planet Wisp, except this is much harder and with over green lava. I'll go all the way to the top, because that is where it is. Can't stop all the way down there. Alright, mission 2. And this time you need to defeat 15 enemies. This is Astro Coaster 2. Good. Okay, mission 3. Here we go. So this is Astro Coaster 1 again, except you're not allowed to die. Okay, void wig, please. Got it. That is tighter than it looks. Okay, looking good. And the game puts the spring there. So he didn't want people to have to start again for that. Because in mission mode, there's no checkpoints. Good. Whew. Huh? Don't know how I just phased through that. Okay, terminal velocity. So this is a top-down running section. Alright, that was unfortunate. Right, not perfect. Alright, final boss. At least you have a good number of rings. So right here, we'll stay perfectly safe as long as we do this. Gonna say what boost here. These are. Looking to see what box jumps can't fix. There you go, Void. And there's my cue. And we have all 5 color powers. I'd have liked for the game to announce Final Color Blaster, like I do in the Wii version. But in here, they make Sonic have some kind of hyper boost here. Right, gonna unhinge this and then mash. Okay, next up, Mega Mother Wisp. This is the final boss, so time will be coming once the final result screen appears. Right, 2 hits. Nice. Right, round 1, here we go. So now we have to zoom through this minefield. And avoid Mega Mother Wisp laser. Get right next to the eye. Good. 1 down, 2 to go. Okay, here we go. Right, she's going to get 1 attack in because that block is too far for me to hit. Okay, so you get 1 attack in. Right, minefield number 2. Want to avoid the rare ones at all costs. Ooh, that was close. Okay, round 3, here we go. Right, do we have a second rock? Okay, no second rock, so she get 1 attack again. That unfortunately is too far out, and I'll show you. Okay, so she got 2 attacks this time. Hopefully the red one's not too close to the Mega Motherless. Okay, that's good. Nice. Right, time will be coming up very soon. And that's time. So that's it. That is Sonic Colors DS all levels. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the run. Oh yeah, go on.
You can go on.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Toto, for having me on run. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Though we're about less than 20 seconds away from estimate. Even I thought we were going to go over because of mistakes, but thank goodness we made it.
Yeah, that's the very important thing, that we made it.
Yeah. Yeah, literally 18 seconds to spare. Because I have my splits open here, and yeah, it was really close. That was like 7 seconds, but I realized that this fight was really bad in my record run. And it was the only bad one at that. Everything else was very good.
Yeah. With that, I think we can go into intermission.
Yeah, I think we can. Once again, thank you so much for having me on, and yeah, good luck to all you other runners out there.
Yeah, we are now on the last one of the event anyway.
Oh, nice. Ah, so there's only one left.
Yes.
Awesome.
With that, thank you for being here, and you will get now your shout out. And we will be back soon with the last one of today.